Welcome, my Aquarian friends. Welcome back. If this is a return visit for you, this is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I am Zachary. Thank you so much for visiting my channel here. This week we are reading for October 23rd through the 29th, and we're going to be answering the question, what would Aquarius do for Klondike Bar? You guys, your read last week and the week before for the month has been just stupidly exciting. I just got done with Gemini and like things were falling all over around me. I was throwing cards. It was so exciting. The air signs this week just have some very awesome, powerful energy. So I'm just going to get right into it. I do have my Lightseers Tarot, my This May Hurt deck, all my oracles as well. I'm just going to get started because I'm excited. I want to find out what's going on for Aquarius this week. If you guys haven't made that wish on a star yet, what are you doing? What are you even doing? Your energy has just been immaculate, okay? So Spirit, what do we have as a spirit animal for Aquarius for the week of October 23rd? I feel like it's a good one. You guys got the fox. Clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Ooh, Aquarius. Maybe that wish of yours could be involving love. So I am doing my read a little bit differently this week, switching it up. I'll just show you as I go. But I'm going to be introducing a specific section for love and career, just to talk about that more specifically. So Spirit, what are we looking at for Aquarius for the week of October 23rd through the 29th? And you guys, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you'd like to get notifications on when I do make videos. I am going to be coming out with a schedule as well so that you guys know when I'll be dropping new vids. And please check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. If it is love related and you're interested in that, check out your Venus. That is what you want to be looking at for love. And then Cash App, PayPal is in my description as well. If you're feeling generous and want to donate, I love you so much. If you don't, I love you so much. Okay, so let's figure this out. I'm already throwing cards around. I'm so excited to just get this started. Okay, Spirit, don't let me down. All right, 7 of Swords, Page of Wands. We've got 9 of Wands, and then Queen of Swords. Okay. We have 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and then 3 of Swords, you guys. There's some heartbreak that needs to be let go of. If there is romance going on this week, then that could be referring to that. I am letting go of my description of the outcome like I was doing in previous weeks because I'm using oracle cards to define those. Don't worry, I got you. Okay, we're going to pull some cards here for love and career. And I'll start putting chapters in to my videos too, so you guys can jump ahead to those spots if you want to. Just because I love you and I want things to be easy, you know? Yeah, all right. What do we got, Spirit? A Spirit. So for love, we've got 6 of Pentacles and Judgment. Okay, career, we've got 4 of Cups and the Magician. Ooh, I just got chills on that. This may be a very exciting, lovely week for career, if that's what you guys are focusing on. We'll get to that message. So coming into this week, we've got 7 of Swords. So 7 of Swords is going to be that kind of sneaky, betraying, theft sort of energy. This could be a situation where you're being warned just to keep pragmatism on lock, you know, and maybe your cars too. That's what came to me. Just make sure that your doors are locked, your windows are locked, you know. Hide your kids, hide your wives. I'm just getting that there's a little bit of, it's not a huge warning, but just be careful around things that matter to you, around possessions that are, you know, have value to you. There's just a note of that. This could also be, you are being, because you've had such divine energy with that star coming in, you guys, I'm also getting a note of this is the universe really taking stock of the truth. Okay? And that's what I'm getting for a lot of you. Some of you, I feel like, just be careful with your stuff. Like, make sure you're locking your car doors and your house and that sort of thing. But what I'm getting more from this is the universe is looking at your intentions. So this illumination that's happening here, that's the universe. That's what the universe looks like, you guys. So it's taking a snapshot of what it is that you are putting out there. It's picking up what you're putting down, so to speak. So be sure, just like I'm probably going to say this every week, make sure you guys are watching your thoughts, because that is how you manifest. And you've got the Magician here in the career area, which is straight up manifesting. So yeah, watch your thoughts and keep them positive. We're not ignoring the negative side of things. Like I said, there's a time to address those. And if you feel like you need to address those and you're having a hard time, I've said in the past, go get some help. That's absolutely acceptable. It is an acceptable choice, you guys, if you're having a hard time spiraling on certain things. But we want to stay in balance, because you have had just such, we're closing up the month here, all right? And we're going to finish strong. So what's not important right now is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is a very vibrant, exuberant energy. They are ready to tackle it. So what I'm getting from this is that this week is, let's see, especially with, yeah, okay. So, because we've got 10 of Wands, I'll get there. This is not the week to just like blow it, blow it out, blow out your speakers, and blow out your tweeter. Blow it out your tweeter. That's what I'm getting from this. It's okay. We want to stay high vibration and positive and that sort of thing, especially when we're manifesting, but not just being eccentric and redonkulous, right? There's a reason, and I'll get to that, for keeping it a bit more tempered. Okay? So the energy that is important this week is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is resiliency, is what I'm getting from it. She is protecting what she's built here. And this light that she has on the top of her wand or pole is her resiliency. She is ready to defend what she's built, to protect it. And she's ready to do it all day and all night long, 7 days a week, 365, okay? And what this is to me is the star. You guys have had the star for your month and for your last 2 mother freaking weeks. So what that's telling me is you have been spending some time getting that manifesting energy together. This week, this energy has been present for the last couple of weeks, that exuberance. And that's great. Pull that wish in. Now that you have it, we're going to reel it in just a tiny bit on the explosive exuberance, and you're going to protect that. So we can't be at an 11 all the time. It's just like with the Magician, actually. And I'll move here into the career in a little bit, but the Magician is an energy that is actually encouraging you to embody this explosive exuberance, because that's the kind of energy that it takes to manifest. But you can't do that all the time. So you save it up, or you use it when you need to use it. And these last couple of weeks, the beginning of the month, that is when you were using that explosive energy. And this is coming out a little bit early, so you guys will be able to redirect if you need to. But for the week of the 23rd through the 29th, we are just taking this down to maybe like a 4 or 5. And we're going to start maintaining a bit more, protecting that energy and that wish, whatever it is that you guys are making, because you have that direct connection to God, my goodness, to just pull down whatever you want. Just pull that particle right on down from the wave function. So you're going to, that's what's important this week. You're protecting that and reserving your energy. That's the resilience that's going on here. So what it is good for, or what's coming, is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is all about truth and honesty. What I get from this is that whatever wish you guys are making, this week here of the 23rd, you're going to find that, like I said, you're going to need to reserve your energy. There's a note of this is needing to be honest with yourself maybe you do need to be honest with yourself that, you know, you need to tone it down a little bit and go into maintenance mode. I also am getting, though, so what goes up must come down, what is down must come up. That's the wheel, right? You don't have the wheel here, but what I get from this is that there is some truth that's going to be coming out. So when you come down from such a high, there's a little bit of a, you know, a depress that's going on. Not that you're going to be depressed, I don't mean that. Because there's a 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and 3 of Swords coming up, and I'll get into that. What I'm getting from this, the honesty that's coming through, is some more just crap that needs to be cleared out. You've been riding high on that lovely, lovely divine energy, and that's, you know, that's pure natural ecstasy. Love it. We can't take it all the time, though. Gotta let that serotonin recharge. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna just go the other end of the wheel there. There's a little bit more not as fun stuff to deal with, but we gotta deal with the not fun stuff too, you guys. If you wanna have fun, you gotta, you know, deal with the not fun too. You wanna work hard and play hard. That's what we're aiming to do here. So, and with that star, you guys are playing hard. So the challenge for the week is the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is your nightmare. Whatever's keeping you up at night with anxiety, fear, terror. And I don't think it's Halloween, you know. There's something that's going to be coming through is what I'm getting. There's something coming through for you as you're coming down from that energy that's going to rear its ugly little freaking head. And it's going to feel like a shock to the system. Oh yeah, oh my God, I remember that I'm hurting, or I'm remembering that I need to find a job, my car blew up. Should have locked it. Just kidding. I'm teasing. Oh my gosh. Whatever it is that's causing this nightmare for you guys, this isn't a permanent energy, and you don't need to sit in it forever, but it's going to be a challenge this week, because I think you're not used to being in that energy again. Being in this energy, though, the opportunity is for you to clear it. We're going to get it out of there. Just excise it for good, because the benefit for the week is the 10 of Wands. And 10 of Wands is like she's carrying on her journey, but she's going to release some things in order to lighten her load. And whatever your load is, it's wrapped up here in the 9 of Swords. So your benefit this week is you are being supported to release something. Something that is owie zowie. Whatever's bringing you down, yo. So the honesty that's coming into play here is you need to get clear and honest on what this is that you need to release, and get ready to release it. That's why it's the Queen of Swords, and you know, not like the King of Swords. She is going to be honest at all costs. She don't care. I mean, she does care. That's the whole thing. She cares. She's empathetic and compassionate to the plight of whatever's going on. So you're also being asked to be empathetic and compassionate with yourself with this too. Maybe you need to end a friendship that's just, you know, blowing it for you. Maybe you're going to be illuminated that there's a habit that you guys have that is just really tanking your ability to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Maybe it's a thought process. Maybe it's a mindset. Maybe, you know, maybe it is a romantic relationship. Maybe there's lots of different things that whatever this burden is could be. So you're being you're being told, listen, Aquarius, you're being told to put it down. You've been carrying it, and we're done doing that. You're strong, absolutely. You're resilient. That's what is important this week. But why? Why continue to carry whatever this is? What are you trying to prove? Is what I'm feeling on that. Spirit is asking you, telling you, offering up a selection of choice to just let it go. You are bringing in some really wonderful things into your realm. So let go of the crap. You want new clothes, you clear out your closet of the old stuff. Well, I mean, some of you may just continue to buy clothes, but at some point you've only got so much space, right? If you need to make space to bring something new in, it's the same with us. You want this new wonderful high vibration that you're bringing in. This is your week to protect it. And also it's the week to let go of whatever's old. Out with the old, in with the new, as they always say, right? This is the energy that needs to be cleared for the week. 3 of Swords. Heartbreak. So whatever this tower was for a lot of you, I feel like your heart's still broken. And I said it in the past, grieving is a process. It's not a straight line. Healing is not a straight line. Disappointment, it's okay to feel disappointed. It's not okay to stay there. So when we're going through this process of grieving, of healing, there is, just like with the Queen of Swords, there's a real important note of being compassionate with yourself. How are you compassionate with yourself when you're healing? This is what this looks like. You're welcoming whatever those emotions are that come up, okay? So maybe one of those burdens that you need to let go of is you drink to cover up those emotions, or smoke weed, or whatever. Go gamble, have sex, eat fast food, whatever it is that you're trying to avoid feeling with this. That's what I'm getting is you're being asked to release that right now. You're being asked to go through this. And that makes sense why this energy is not important this week either. Like, it's okay to be enthusiastic about healing, but going into, gosh darn it, I am so excited to go through this pain again, because you're going to have to go through it again. You're going to have to meet it exactly where it's at. Instead of beating around the bush, you have to sit with it and talk to it. So whatever it was that happened that hurt, you had your heart broken, whether you broke it yourself or somebody did it to you, it's really important to, number one, allow those emotions to be present, okay? Stop trying to push it away. Validate your own emotions, folks. We're done doing that too. We're not disvalidating ourselves anymore. It doesn't work to just push shit down. It's still there. It just becomes, hard and compacted, and nobody wants to pass that eventually. So letting it flow, a part of that is letting it flow. Sit down and talk to whatever's going on here and allow yourself some space to be patient with yourself and compassionate. I see that I'm feeling this way. What does this mean? Because that's all emotions are, you guys, is energy that's coming up as a message. That's literally it. They're chemicals that are pumped through our system like a message. So this is trying to tell you something. Sit down and figure out what that is. Whatever was hurting. And I'm so sorry. You beautiful Aquarian soul. You didn't deserve whatever it was that hurt you here. The opportunity that you have, though, is to grow stronger. And that starts with you tapping into your own resilience. A part of protecting this right now is allowing the pus to flow. Okay? There are stitches on this heart here. Those are not going to close if it's still infected inside. So you need to get the infection out. It was a long rant, but that's the encouragement for you guys, okay? In order to ascertain that wonderful, wonderful energy that you've put into motion with the star and are now protecting by reserving your energy, it's time to let this heal. And that means addressing it. I'm not saying that it's going to disappear. Like I said, grieving is, and healing from that is a process, and it's not a straight line. But a part of it is validating you and your experience. That is step one. And if you haven't gotten there yet, now's the time. Now's the time, baby. Sit down and validate yourself. Mirror work's a great way to do that too. Go talk to yourself in the mirror. I know you're going to cry, and that's okay. It's very powerful. But you need to validate yourself over whatever happened here so that you can start to heal. So I'm going to pull some validation. We're going to expound on some of these messages here with the oracle cards. I'm going to do the outcome and then just on down the line here. And then we'll get into the love section and career. Woo-woo. So Spirit, can we get some clarification on these 4 cards here for Aquarius? Waiting so patiently for answers. And let me know how you guys feel about switching this up too. I just thought I would try something a little bit different, get a little bit more information out to you guys too. Yeah, let me know how you feel about it. Or how you don't feel about it. How do you not feel about it? All right, Queen of Swords is clarified by creativity. Have fun, express yourself in new ways. And what I'm getting from this, especially if this is attached to dropping this load, there's a reason why you guys haven't dropped it up until now. If it were that easy, you would have done it by now. So what Spirit's asking you to do is get creative about it. Get creative. Make it a game. Make it fun. Make it a challenge. If it is a habit or, you know, something like that that you're wanting to release or get rid of, make it a challenge. Reward yourself. Make a program of steps. You get through a week. Let's say it's quitting smoking. You know, you don't smoke for a week. Go treat yourself. Treat yourself. Okay. Make it fun, because these aren't fun. And as much as it would be nice to just push through things with sheer willpower, we have a brain that loves dopamine, you guys. So work with it. Yeah, you can do this. Make it fun. Go treat yourself for the steps that you take and the levels that you hit as you go along. Make it a game. 9 of Swords here. We've got strength, determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. What that's saying to me is, yes, you guys are going to need to garner some strength to get through whatever this nightmare is. And I feel like, honestly, it's connected to your heartbreak. Whatever this load is that needs to be released too. Everything down in a line here feels pretty connected. Whatever is hurting your heart, whatever's broken your heart, is what's keeping you up at night. So you're being asked to garner some strength. Be determined. Don't let it just go this time. Don't force yourself. What I'm getting to is, don't force yourself to stop crying about it. Go cry. Go cry it out. For God's sake. We live in a culture that is, I mean, it's so toxically masculine, and I'm not demonizing divine masculine because that is needed in balance, but we is out of balance. We as a culture look at things like anger and sadness and crying as these demonic type experiences, and it's so damaging. So damaging. So what I'm getting from this is that's exactly what you need. Go for a drive and scream. Have you tried that before? Have you ever screamed yourself hoarse while driving? I don't recommend doing it all the time, but that energy needs to get out of you. Otherwise, it's just sitting there and poisoning you. You did not deserve these things to happen. You didn't do this to yourself. Maybe some of you did, but you got to get it out. So that's what I'm feeling is the encouragement to release this. The 10 of Wands, you've got happiness, new discoveries that lead to celebrations, love yourself first. So what that is saying to me is along those lines of dropping whatever that habit is, whatever that burden is. Maybe that burden for you is you're not crying. You're so emotionally constipated. How can you be happy? You're trying to force yourself, to go in this direction when you can't do that. You can't just force yourself. It's just going to grow and become impossible to ever get to this point. That's why you're being encouraged to be honest with the Queen of Swords and be creative, make it fun. Because like I said, up to this point, you haven't done it. There's a reason why. But this is your happiness we're talking about. So go drop that load off at the pool, you guys. You don't need that piece of crap anymore. It served you up till now. And you know what? Even there, thank it. Thank you for whatever it is that got you to this point. Forgive yourself for having to do whatever it is you needed to do to get to that point. and then flush it. Get that shit out of here. You can do this. I know you can. So the Three of Swords, we've got manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts become things. So what this is telling me, the reason why this is important this week, the energy that needs to be cleared for your highest potential to achieve your highest this week, is this is bringing you down. That star that you're wishing for, this is the opposite side of it. This energy is pulling away from your ability to pull that in. Not saying that you can't, manifest, but we're talking about the highest form of achievement here. In order to achieve that, that's got to go. We're done with that. And I'm not saying stop grieving. I feel like I've made myself clear on that. It's just about getting to a point, you're getting clear with yourself, you guys, on what's actually going on here. And that is so freaking beautiful. You beautiful, beautiful soul. This is not easy. It's not at all. But it's so worth it. It really, really is. And you deserve to be done with this. This rot, whatever is poisoning you, and that heartbreak. It's time for you to be able to start processing through this so that you can start attracting what it is that you actually deserve back. Because right now, with the manifestation, law of attraction, our thoughts become things. These are your thoughts. This is what's being pulled to you right now. And that's dumb. That is so dumb. Not that you're doing it. You don't deserve this. It's dumb that this is being pulled to you. So if this is the first time that this is being brought to your cognizance, please hear me. Spirit wants you to really work on this. Whatever the reason is that you haven't let that go up until now, now is your time. We're closing out this month with a freaking bang, you guys. You've had the best energy so far, so let's not quit. Don't stop. Get it, okay? So I'm going to move into the love portion and career. So for love, we've got Six of Pentacles and Judgment. And this can apply to anybody who is single or partnered. It doesn't matter. Let's see what the message is here. So Six of Pentacles is about give and take. What I'm getting from this is there's something that's out of balance, or you're being encouraged to readdress a balance. Your generosity may be overflowing and you're not receiving, or you may be receiving and you're not giving. And this can apply to many different things. You're just being encouraged to quit it, to bring that back into balance. A note of this card also talks about some of you may be struggling with a relationship. Let's say you are in a relationship and you're having a hard time with something right now. This card also encourages you to accept help. Maybe you and your partner are having a hard time with something and you have thought about counseling, or maybe you haven't. It is a viable option and a very, very helpful one, especially if things aren't looking too great. And if you're going through, this process of heartbreak too, maybe this involves your partner. This is for people that are in a relationship, or somebody from the past that's affecting your partner too. If you're not clearing that and loving that part of yourself, that is being projected outside of you. And I know that your partner's being affected too. So there's a note of this that's asking you to please get some help. You deserve that. And that help can be reading a book, you guys. It doesn't have to be a counselor. I highly recommend it. I love my counselor. She's great. She's done some miracle works, okay? I'm the one who's doing it, but there is so much value in counseling and therapy. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for therapy. And maybe your relationship won't survive that either. Maybe that's what you need to take a look at. So that's what I'm getting from that portion there. And then with Judgment is all about, what I'm getting from this portion is unveiling the true spirit, unveiling yourself from inside, whatever is trapped in there, to let that go. The standard card has the angel calling up the people from the graves. So you're being asked to pull yourself out of a place of rot so that you can be your wonderful, vibrant self. And that's interesting that message has been interlaced throughout all of this, you know? You're being asked to cut out what is killing you guys. You have the magic surrounding you right now, and Spirit is just letting you know, not that it's going to blow all up, but it's impeding the ability for it to be like, oh, just the maximum, okay? That's what I'm getting from that. So, and for you singles, same thing. You're looking for love right now. There's a request for you to find some balance. It could be within yourself. Maybe some of you are expecting somebody to approach you. Go approach them. Like, no matter what the gender, stop playing that game. If there's something that you want, go get it. If you need some help because you're trying to get over a heartbreak as well, same thing. And like I said, that can be a book. Get online. There's so much information out there in this day and age, you guys, for free. For free. So, and then with judgment for you guys as well, you singles, there's a request here about uncovering the crap so that you can let your true self shine. Maybe that is impeding your ability to attract or find what it is that you actually want. And then career. So career, we've got Four of Cups and the Magician. I would say this is actually a very great time for career here. If you're looking for a new job, if you're trying to get a promotion, say you want to start a business of your own, this energy right here is popping, you guys. So the Magician is all about manifestation. And like I was talking about earlier, the energy that's required to do this is not an energy that you can use all the time. So while you're going through what you're going through as a general message here, it's not to say that you can't use some of this Page of Wands exuberance towards something in career, but you are being encouraged this week to protect what it is that you're already manifesting. So for some of you, maybe you've already started that. If you have the energy to do it, go for it. Maybe parts of this don't apply to you. That's possible. That's real. So you're being encouraged in that vein. If career is what's important to you right now, do it. This week is a good time to manifest that, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest. With the Four of Cups, this is, what I'm getting from this is, because this can mean several different things. It can be a gift. You know, that's what this hand is out here. It can be indolence, laziness. It can be, filling your couch cushions full of farts card for me. But what I'm getting from this is that there is possibly an offer of something coming in. If that's what you're looking for, if that's what you've been manifesting, it's gonna be a good week for you for career. So I'm gonna pull just 2 more cards here and oracle of clarification on those to see finally what's going on there. So Judgment and 6 of Pentacles, please. Whoa, one at a time. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that was a joke I made with the Leo group. If you didn't use the energy of the eclipse, don't worry. It's not your last chance to see Cher's final comeback tour. You know, she's going to come back. It's not going to be her last one. We always have opportunities to continue our growth, okay? So, I'm going to get to that one. I'm going to pull this for career real quick. Interesting. Okay, so for love here, we ended up getting confession. What I'm getting from this, confession, releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. I think just like with the Queen of Swords, that's your main topic for this entire week, is being honest with yourself. Just like I said, if something's out of balance, if you do feel like you need help with something, or just getting to the bottom of what you are, what you aren't, what you want to be, what you want to release as your true self, the confession is to yourself. For some of you, maybe it's a confession of some other sort. Maybe there has been a sordid affair. I don't know. But mostly what I'm getting from that is you need to confess to yourself. Be honest with yourself, you guys. If you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anyone else either. So pay attention is what's come out for the career. Look out for signs from the divine. Acknowledge red flags. So that's very much what I'm getting. Like I said, there's a gift coming in. Pay attention, you guys. If career is one of those things that you are wanting to shift, change, whatever it is, there's something coming in. There's a wonderful opportunity coming in. Yay! Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me.